He was surprised where he is. He was in darkness, but he was afraid also, because that place was unknown to him and nobody was there of his well known. He waved his huge hand. It's seldom we have company. My son's eyes are bad and he can't stand the light. Here is Annie. Now this person whose home was that, he gave an explanation to this person that my son's eyes are bad and he can't stand in front of light. The old woman entered and began to lay the cloth, while my host, taking a chair the other side of the fireplace, sat looking silently into the fire. The table set. The old woman replied 3 chairs and left the room. The old man rose from his chair, placed a large screen in front of the fire, and slowly extinguished the candles. Now, here an old woman entered and she began to lay the cloth and clean the table and keeping the chair in front of the fireplace. And this man was silently looking into the fire, in the fireplace. The table set. The old woman placed 3 chairs and left the room, and this lady was tidy the room, and there she kept 3 chairs and then she went back. And here the man came and then he put out the candles. Blind man holiday, he said, and groping his way to the door, opened it. Somebody came back into the room with him and took a seat at the table. The stranger's voice I have never ever heard broke the silence. And the old man was on the holiday and he went back, and again somebody came into the room and he came and sat at the table. And this voice was very strangest, means new to him. It was a very cold night, and yes, I replied, it was somewhat difficult eating in the dark, and it was obvious from the behavior of my invisible companion, but they were not used to dining under such circumstances as I was. We ate in silence until the old woman came into the room with some sweets, and all 3 of them were sitting in the room, and it was completely dark, and he had never sat in such a darkness. But the circumstances were that he have to dine in the dark room. And after the dinner, the lady came with some sweets. Are you a stranger here? Inquired the curious voice again. Now the voice which was, are you a stranger here? Inquired the curious voice again. I replied in the affirmative and murmured something about being lucky in stumbling upon such a good dinner. There was something so strange about the whole business. I could see a pair of wild eyes shining like a cat. Now that man whose the stranger's voice were there, he started inquiring the stranger, and he said that, are you here new here? And he was replying in a very affirmative and a simple way, and he said that, okay, I am a new and I have enjoyed the good dinner here, and the whole was good experience, and the wild eyes were shining in the dark like a cat. With a growing sense of uneasiness, I pushed my chair back. It caught the rug, and in my effort to disentangle it, the screen in front of the fire fell over with a crash. Now he was feeling uneasy there while he was sitting in the dark having the dinner, then sweet and all that, but he just was there and making them feeling that he was free there. And then he fell over the crash, and his face was of the creature opposite, man or beast. Which was it? In the mere red glow of the fire, the face looked more devilish than before. Now he was just bothering that whether he is a normal man or a beast, and in the fire he was looking like a devil.